Hey, Jamie from Fuel Moto here today, and I want to talk a little bit about the Fuel Moto BMF air cleaners that we're releasing for a few applications. The first two that I'm going to talk about here today are going to be for the Harley ventilator air cleaner and the Fuel Moto AC/DC, as well as S&S Stealth. So the first one we got here, this is a replacement filter for the Harley ventilator for Milwaukee 8. It's a real popular air cleaner that comes on a lot of different Harley-Davidson models, including a lot of the CVOs, a lot of the Softails, and it's also a very popular option in the Screaming Eagle catalog. So there's a ton of bikes out there running. Nice thing about this element, it's going to allow users to retain their stock air cleaner without having to buy something else if they're going to a little bigger horsepower application or looking to improve upon what the stock filter offers. The stock OEM Harley filter that it comes on is a real tiny element, and our element is much bigger. It flows about double what the Harley element does. And it's a direct replacement. Now it's going to work right with the stock cover, your emblem, all the stuff is going to fit on, so it's going to look like stock, just going to have a lot higher flowing element on it. It includes the filter as well as the mounting hardware standoffs, and the rest of the hardware is going to be reused from your stock air cleaner. This is a dry style element, which we're a real huge fan of, rather than like the stock Harley or some of the cotton gauze stuff. Very popular. We use that in a lot of our filters as well. But the big benefit of the dry element is that it's rather than using cotton gauze and oil, it doesn't use any oil, and it's very easy to clean. Just soap and water and let it air dry. But not only does it flow better, it also does a better job of filtration, especially when you get up at the higher levels of horsepower where you really need every little bit of CFM to make the motors breathe and make power. So again, this is for the Harley ventilator. Very easy to install, takes about 10 minutes. And the second application we have here is for the Fuel Moto AC/DC air cleaner, and it also works on S&S Stealth. Basically any of them air cleaners you can use this on. This is just simply a replacement element for that. Very easy to install as well, and again, clean it with soap and water, and very easy to get along with. And this one here is going to include the standoffs as well, and it's about an inch taller. So this generally will support up to about 150 plus horsepower, about the same for this one. And again, they work really well. And we're going to have some new applications coming along as well. All the stuff's made in the United States. And any questions you have on any of it, you're always welcome to call fuelmotousa.com or give us a holler at 920-423-3309. Thank you.